What is going on, guys? Custody TCG here, back with another Cloverpick gameplay. If you like the content, consider dropping a like, maybe even a comment saying SpaghettiOs, and to subscribe if you want to see more content like this. So today, I want to do a challenge where I combine the powers of the Lotus and Cloverfield to see how we can scale up our symbol multipliers and how we can shape a build around it. So let's jump into it. So Cloverfield is a charm that basically increases the sell value of your stuff on the table for tickets, and Black Lotus basically increases your symbol multipliers for the sell value of all your charms. So ideally what we're going to try to do is scale up our charms value and then get value off of Black Lotus along with some other items. So we'll see what we can stir up here. We're just going to do the normal memory card this run, going for the 3-spin option to get the jackpot and the 2 tickets. Always a good exchange. Okay, we're going to grab Fake Coin, one of my favorites. There is a skull, which we're going to work towards. So let's top off here and not end, and we'll go for a 7-spinner just to generate a little bit of extra money. I think I probably should have just done the 3-spin right off the bat, but it's okay. We're gonna generate some moolah first. Decent change for only having 1 charm out. Okay, so we'll do that one more time. If I did double 2 charms, then I could have got the abstract painting too. But I think right now, abstract painting isn't going to be very consistent. So I'd rather be heavier on the money for respins than necessarily getting abstract value. Okay, so let's grab the skull and the round, see what we get in our drawers. Grab you. Alright, let's see. Any Lotus, any Cloverfield. Nope, but there's a Vine Soup. Increased charm space, we definitely want that, but I think we're gonna maximize that ability, so we may hold off of it till we find like a Barathrum or a Megaphone. Don't need Hamza. I'm gonna grab this for luck, and we're gonna throw you out. You're not gonna be too helpful right off the bat, but still helpful. Raging Capitalist is next on the list. Need to generate some tickets. So let's do a 7-spin here. Nice little soup trigger. Fake coin doing what it does. Okay. So we're gonna grab the 2 tickets and then grab the Raging Capitalist. A little top off here a little bit. Maybe we get a fake coin trigger. Nope. Just Chuck Testa. Okay. We'll grab the 2 tickets just to grab the Clover voucher there, and then we'll consider looking at the phone and taking something other than the charm space. Juicy sevens. Ooh, some bells. Alright, nice chunk of change for some respins. We'll grab the extra tickets, maybe do a couple spins and see what we're looking with. Or looking at. I don't know if I want to spend a ticket on Fortune Cookie. Alright, I think that's enough money spent. We'll grab some luck. Sure, I'll just double the jackpot. That's fine with me. Alright, how are our drawers looking? Dung beetle? Sure. It's interesting. Yeah, those are all interesting, but I don't know if they're super helpful. We'll hold off on making any decisions there. I think we'll throw you away. We want to get a little bit of dung beetle value. We'll throw you away as well. We're at max charm spaces on the table. Let's put you in the drawer, and we'll pull you out, see if we can get any value out of you. A respin or two for the culture. I definitely want that mushroom. So let's work towards that. Alright, let's see how we're looking. Raging Capitalist putting in some tickets for us. Raging Capitalist is just so good. S plus tier charm. Starting today without my orange monster. I don't know how to do it. It's tough stuff. Okay. Can we find a Lotus or a Cloverfield? Bell Pepper seems pretty good since we're going to be doing a lot of respinning, and I'm more inclined to throw things away just because of the dung beetle. I also want a cardboard house for my Abyssu in the drawer here. I also think Fortune Teller is worth grabbing, so I think we will pause here and grab that Fortune Teller. We're gonna throw away something. We have Bell Pepper, so we're gonna ditch you. We'll grab you. See if there's anything else that interests us that pops up. What's our most valuable thing? Sevens? We probably want to... We could work towards a sevens build. That would be pretty fun. So we will decrease bells and clovers. Let's do some spins. Nice little bell pepper trigger off the bat. We get some Fortune Teller pattern scaling as well. Close, but no cigar. That is excellent. We will take all the pattern scaling we can. We'll take more tickets too, so we can grab that megaphone at some point when it shows itself. Any Cloverfields in the house? Okay, that's good. We'll store you, pull you out, consume you. How many things do we have with traits? Just one. Do we grab this as a placeholder? I don't think it's worth the 3 tickets right now. That's pretty good. That's all of our tickets, so let's go ahead and store you. Generate some more money and some tickets, and keep trying to find that Lotus in Cloverfield. It's been a while since I've seen the fake coin trigger. Very nice. Bell Pepper putting in serious work for us. Very nice, very nice. Our fortune teller is probably almost dead, so we need to keep that in mind. %. Okay, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. We got a lot of money to work with here, so we are going to be respinning a little crazy here just to try to find those charms to get the build online here. We can consider stopping right about here. I gotta remember I have 2 extra charm spaces. I think we'll equip you. We'll do 1 more respin for the culture, maybe 2 more for the culture. And look who decides to show up. We got Mr. Lotus in the building. So let's see what our symbol multipliers are at now. So they're at 12 additional, but as soon as we get the Cloverfield, we can start scaling everything up on the table. All right, let's end the round. And we'll check our drawers, see if there's any Cloverfields. Before we throw anything away, we'll consider doing some respins first. 69, nice. We love to see it. Saw the abstract painting, but wasn't too keen on grabbing it. What's something we can throw away here so we can pull out a property certificate, because that is fantastic. A fantastic find. Alright, Cloverfield. Don't elude us much longer. You're pretty good. We don't have tickets for you, though. And you show yourself around these parts again. The disrespect. One more cigarette. You show up again. Is there anything I want to replace you with? Suppose we can get you out of here. Reason why I threw it away is just because I have some stuff in the drawers that I plan on pulling out. Megaphone's pretty good, so I think we'll start discarding things now. Pull you out, pull you out. And let's see if we see the charm space right off the bat. We don't, so let's see if we can generate some tickets. We'll temporarily put this away, pull you out just to get some tarot deck value. We'll top off here, generate some tickets for some respins on the red telephone so we can kind of max out our charm space. Fortune teller's pretty sure is either out this round or the round after this. One of the two. Nice little tarot deck triggers there. Little bell pepper trigger. I don't think our luck is too high. Maybe it's maxed out. I got the custody TCG morning brain right now. everything kicks on a little bit slower. Alright, we got 6 tickets to work with. Let's check you. 10% left, so I'm going to use you one more round and then discard you. As you can see here, our patterns are slowly scaling, which is quite nice. Alright, 3 ticket respin, no charms, or no charm spaces rather. So, put you back in. Try to generate some more tickets for another respin.
Let's go.
All the while, we're stacking up them dollars, so we'll definitely take that. Getting those tickets as well is quite nice. Squeezing out a few more pattern scaling triggers in the last round that we're going to be using the fortune teller. Unless we find that charm space, then we'll keep it around for the last turn. Okay. Not there. One more. Not there. Okay, let's try to generate some more tickets again. We are determined. I think doing max spins is better than 3 spins just because of Raging Capitalist. Unless we just don't hit anything, which is also a possibility. Alright, rest in peace, fortune teller. Okay. One more reroll. Doesn't show up, but let's at least pull out our megaphone and double what we decide to pick. And I think we'll go with the Florid trait, just because we are going to need to generate some tickets for respins. Sweet. So this time it shows up first in the shop. Also 9/11, never forget. I could have left the megaphone and the Barathrum out to fill out the drawers, but it's not the end of the world. Discard you. Now we should be at 15 charm spaces. Fantastic. Shopping cart, I don't know if that's going to be too helpful. We'll definitely grab you. We really need to find the Cloverfield though, so we're going to spin aggressively here. We still have a lot of extra charm spaces, so we should consider picking things up as well. What's most common? I don't think we've decided on any specific symbol yet. There's the Cloverfield. Yay! Ancient coin, because it's funny. Grab you. More tickets. More tickets. Stonks. Alright. So now, over time, our Cloverfield will be scaling up our Lotus. So sell value on everything right now is 16, and after each round, we'll continue to scale up our pattern multipliers. And eventually, we're going to need Evil Deal. Evil Deal is going to double our symbol and pattern multipliers, which is, if you ask me, a little OP, a little strong. And sure, let's grab some extra spins. Who doesn't like extra spins?
Let's go.
There's our first 666. We're denied some tickets, which is unfortunate. Tarot deck popping off and then dying. Probably gonna need to do some more respins just to buff up our bell pepper a bit. And maybe we'll consider replacing one of the luck charms that I grabbed with a horseshoe to make our bell pepper trigger more often. And it was at full stacks, so we're good. So maybe we look for that horseshoe or something else that interests us. Here's an evil deal. Do we generate enough tickets to actually get it? You know what? Let's just try. Why not, right? See if we can get enough tickets to get it. That will definitely help. Oh, look at all those tarot deck triggers. Ooh, nice little diamonds jackpot. Another nice little jackpot. Yeah, tarot deck's gonna be good for this build with all the scaling charms that we have and the luck. But then, of course, there's that small chance that it knocks itself out. And look at that. We have enough tickets for the evil deal. So that'll effectively double our pattern and symbol multipliers, as well as help increase our tickets over time. A nice little engine going here. Now, this is what I was thinking of discarding, so we're gonna get rid of you, and let's check on our Lotus value. So see how it's at 46 already after 2 rounds? It's kind of crazy. Now, evil deal, there we go, doubles our pattern and symbol multipliers. Now, what we'll need to do is maybe find a way to increase our pattern multipliers. So as we continue going up, we can look for things like Lost Wallet will be pretty helpful. Let's go ahead and keep on pushing through. We don't necessarily want to be skipping deadlines because we want to maximize each round, or end each round rather, to have Cloverfield level up everything just a little bit. We're pretty much guaranteed jackpots when the bell pepper triggers unless we get a 666. Very nice. Stacking up those tickets. And I believe next phone call will be a red phone call, so we'll see if we can find the get rid of your money and double your tickets, and then we'll copy that 4 times and then try to find the lost wallet. Ouch. That's alright. We were planning on getting rid of our coins anyway, right? So, let's see. What do we want? You know, Crystal Sphere seems pretty good. I'm gonna throw away Stonks in the meantime, just because we're not really focused on interest. We're focused on pattern and symbol multipliers, and with how often we're seeing diamonds, treasures, and 7s, I think that that globe is going to be a little bit helpful. We're going to keep our eyes open, maybe do a couple spins here for that lost wallet. We'll probably ditch the ancient coin, because even though I love it, it's kind of a meme. Maybe we ditch it for Fortune Teller. Fortune Teller is just too strong, and we'll save our respins for next round. Let's preemptively store something in the drawer. We want to leave Evil Deal out. We want to leave what I just put away out too because of the tickets. We'll store Tarot deck. Pull out the Barathrum. Pull out the Megaphone. And then Was I wrong? Maybe it's next deadline that we see the Scary 666? No, I wasn't wrong. Okay. So let's top off our interest here. We're going to lose all our money, but we're not too concerned. We're going to get it back pretty quick. So double your Clover tickets, set your monies to 0. Let me just double check I have everything on the table. I do. So we do that. Then we will throw away you. And there we go. We're now at a juicy 1,200 tickets. Let's see if we can find that lost wallet. Our dung beetle keeps on going up and up and up. We love to see it. Put you away. Pull you guys back out. Look who returns. Jeez. This run's been spoon feeding us Barathrums. We have no money, so keep in mind that we have 1 spin. Well, with the cat food, we have 3. So our bell pepper is currently offline. Need to get some spins in. Six, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Pentacle. I think we got plenty of pattern scaling stuff. There's the lost wallet that we're looking for. So the question is what do we replace for it? It's possible we could replace the mushrooms because our dung beetle is helping with our symbols value. So I think I'm gonna throw you away. We'll grab you. It's our Black Lotus at 90. That's pretty cool. And our pattern multipliers are at 170 now. So look at us cooking. We are looking quite juiced right now. Okay. Back into it. So I think we're gonna continue focusing on... Oh, that's my alarm. Oops. Let me turn that off so that doesn't happen again. Here's our guaranteed bell pepper jackpot. Fortune teller scaling. Tons of tarot deck triggers. I call the Lotus Black Lotus, even though it's called Lotus. For all you Magic the Gathering fans out there, I know there's got to be at least one of you watching. Okay, 1 round left. I don't know if there's anything that we necessarily need. We're just kind of spinning because we're just that wealthy. 1 round left. We want to maximize our clover fields because essentially our clover field is leveling everything up twice because of the Black Lotus. Wait, I don't think what I said made sense. Ignore that. This is turning in quite into the fun build. I think we might as well consider looking for Clover Pet as well. Question is what do we replace it with? Maybe we ditch the Stained. You have 10% left, so I think what we'll do is we're not going to do any respins here. You know what? I'm going to throw you away. We'll put you in the drawer. Pull you out, get ready for next round. We could consider grabbing a clover pot as well. There's a clock if we really want to drag this out, but I don't think it's necessary. Let's do a respin here, see if we can find another ticket increase. Another one. There we go. Double your Clover tickets. Love to see that. We don't really care too much about losing our money. We're gonna get it back so quick, we'll forget that we even lost it. There you are. Nice. 15k tickets. Throw you away. Put you in the drawer. Clock, I'm not too sure about. What's holding up space on here? What did I put away? I meant to put away the megaphone, but I accidentally put away the Black Lotus. There we go. So let's look for Clover Pet. We're out of money, so we're gonna do our 3 respins. Don't want to throw those away just yet. Just to increase our chances of finding Clover Pet. Perfect timing on that. We have no money. Perfect timing on that. We have no money. Give us at least 1 score. Oh my goodness. We have some interest to work with. But that was pretty funny. 3rd time's a charm. Get it? Because charms and Clover Pit? Okay. Another Barathrum. We love to see it. Okay, Clover Pet, where are you? I skipped you before in a previous video. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. I'm gonna grab the briefcase here just for some extra money for respins. Very big mushroom. We don't have too many re-trigger effects, so I think we're gonna hold off on it. Clover Pot is pretty decent, but we may have to do some drawer management and actually remember to pull it out before we end the deadline. It's something that I'm notoriously bad at. Dang, another fortune teller. Maybe we'll grab you. What did we put away in the drawer? Okay, yeah, we just have a genuine free space. That's nice. 1 spin, 2 spin. Okay. Let's go ahead and do some scoring. Get some more money to try to find that Clover Pet. As you guys can see though, scoring's going kind of bananas. So I decided that I'm gonna start recording some members only content. Most of it's gonna be stuff that's other roguelikes, you know, unedited, long form content. So I'm going to like plan on just recording like maybe 10 or 15 of them just to have them loaded up and then scheduled. And they will be exclusive for members only. So we will work on that and we'll see how it goes. All right, so what do we want to get rid of? We found our Clover Pet. We still need this guy for some luck. You know, if this wasn't a Cloverfield Lotus run, I probably would have gotten rid of the Cloverfield at this point. But I think I'm gonna ditch the Stained. It's fine, because we have plenty of other scaling charms. Plus, like, if you look at this just totally outweighs any benefit that the Stained has. And look at our multipliers here as well, as our tickets continue to grow. So I think we've really solidified our build here. So now it's just about continuing to stack up Cloverfield Lotus value, tickets, and charm management. I'm going to throw away the thimble because we're going to have to put away something to pull out the Clover Pet after this round. Or the Clover Pots, rather. I think I said Clover Pet, didn't I? You guys have the luxury of rewinding, I don't. At least till editing TCG sees it. And I'm editing TCG. Just lost everything there, not too concerned. We still have all the in-round scaling stuff. We'll get a nice little chunk of change back. Yeah, E12. Okay, take it all away again, sure. Nope. Not too shabby. We will see the doubling tickets effect again because of that, so that's pretty good. Let's get our Clover pot / evil deal value, so we basically get 6,000 tickets. Quite good if you ask me. So we know for sure we're gonna clear this. I'm not gonna skip any deadlines. I'm just gonna keep maxing this out until we eventually can't get enough rerolls to help us out with the bell pepper, and then our luck just becomes atrocious. Toss you. We'll put you back away. We might need to throw something else away. What are you at? You're at 15%. I'm gonna throw you away. I think I would rather have this around, but I pulled you out too early. Let's go ahead and pull these guys out and quadruple our tickets again, shall we? Maybe we should top off. I know we're not too concerned about money, but you know, we got to keep good habits up for when those more difficult challenges arise. Double your Clover tickets. There we go. We are starting to stack up them tickets at about 420k. Nice. We'll put our megaphone back away. We'll back out our lost wallet. Clover pot can stay on deck. And we can put in another charm to replace our empty spot there. We'll do some re-rolls. So that's 6. And we're gonna need to make some money so we can continue buffing up the bell pepper again for that luck. As you can see, we're definitely relying on that luck. But if we see like one 3-symbol pattern, we're still, doing quite well. Look at our multipliers. Quite crazy right now. So we're gonna spin. I guess we don't really need to keep track of how many spins. I'm gonna get rid of you again. Pull you back out. Don't really need money. Nothing else is really sticking out to me. Our bell pepper should be in good shape. Yeah, 24 luck. Let's keep on scaling up Cloverfield Lotus combo. Keep on generating tickets. We've been getting really lucky with the 666s happening on the last round of the deadline to just keep doubling our tickets. I guess the only thing that we would be looking for in the shop is a Barathrm. At least right now. Nice. The Tarot deck hasn't been super consistent, so we might consider rotating out of that now, especially with how much we've scaled up. It's gonna have a lot of sell value, that's for sure. What do we want to replace it? Let's not forget about our Clover pet. EP jar. A jar may be worth considering for a very big mushroom down the line. You're a discard one, so I don't think I want you. -3 spins. Sure, free restocks, why not? Barathrum, where are you? There you are. Such a cutie. Such a cutie of a charm. We're considering throwing away the tarot deck at some point when we find something that we like better. Maybe, just for consistent bell pepper triggers, we'll grab the horseshoe. Do we really want to do that? Yeah, we want to do that. Kind of weakened our Lotus a little bit, but it's still at 168, which is quite nice. Okay. 1 round left. Let's not forget about our clover pot at the end of the round. So that's going to give us a ton of tickets in combination with our evil deal. Very nice. Horseshoe's already helping with that triggering more. Alright, we've racked up a decent amount of change here. Decent amount of tickets. Nice, some 7s. Just out of curiosity, let's look at our Lotus. It's gone up a bit. That's nice. So we need to store something for our clover pot. What are you at? 15%. I'll put you in the drawer. Pull out clover pot. We're going to discard what's ever in here after this round or deadline. Put the clover pot back in, and then pull out the Barathrum, put something else in, and then pull out the megaphone. So that way we don't have to get rid of our globe charm like we did before. New button. It's funny. So yeah, we got a decent amount of tickets. Do we have a red telephone ability? We don't this time. Let's see if we can make something manifest more often that interests us. I kind of want 7s, so we're gonna keep going till we find 7s. We have so many tickets, it's fine. There we go. So let's go ahead and pull out our Barathrum, put something else away, pull out the megaphone, and then we'll quadruple the chances of 7s appearing. Or not quadruple, but +4. So 41% chance. It's a lot better, which inherently buffs our crystal sphere. I think we want this because we will discard you. We could have waited to maximize the value there, but I don't want to do too much charm management. Charm management gets a little bit of a pain in the butt. Okay. We continue. Let's see how our 7s are looking. Oh wait, I didn't do enough respins for the bell pepper. I gotta remember that. Not today, Satan. Okay, let's do our respins and max the luck value out. Yeah, it was only at 2. Virago makes its return. Barathrum. Definitely want you. I think we've found Barathrum for like every deadline, which is kind of funny. That's good RNG. keep those respins on deck for next round. Restocks are going to start getting more expensive. Okay. I'm going to go for a 5-spinner here. Which technically isn't the best decision, but it's all good. Okay, 1 round left. Don't forget about the clover pot to just generate a crap ton of tickets. Ooh, a nice little 7s jackpot. It's been a minute since we've seen one. Nice. Nice little diamonds jackpot. And we're heavily reliant on the bell pepper luck. So as soon as respins get too expensive, that's when I think we'll escape from this challenge. All right. Let's pull out the clover pot. No white or no red telephone ability for next round, so maybe we'll just pull out the megaphone and save the Bearthorn. That's my thought process. Okay. So we got a ton of tickets from the clover pot, which is great. Gonna throw you away. Do the usual shenanigans here. Gonna pull out the megaphone. Look for 7s. Here we go. 7s appearing more often. We're at 50% now. Put you back away. Pull out our fortune teller again, and let's get our respins going for our bell pepper. We need to do at least 8 for max luck. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And those free respins are nice to carry over into the next deadline. So we're not looking for anything in particular. So let's go ahead and keep on scaling up, shall we? After this video, it's go get some caffeine and record like 3 more videos so I can do a little bit of resting, not getting too burnt out on the YouTube stuff by recording every day. Just do a stockpile on some of my days off so that way I can take a little bit of a breather. We'll take another peek at the Lotus here in a second, see where we're at. $241, growing nicely. Nice 7s jackpot. We'll consider tripling the value of 7s next if we don't get a red telephone ability. And tickets and pattern and symbol multipliers, just super good, super OP. Alright, fortune teller's out of service. 1 round left. You know what? Sardines actually makes a lot of sense. What's the resale value of it? Where did you go, Sardines? You're hidden here somewhere. There you are. So, resale value of this charm is double the normal amount. So, as Cloverfield adds tickets to it, it's gonna continue to scale, which is not too bad. So let's just keep them around. We have 1 round left. Let's go ahead and push through.
Let's go.
Our little snow globe, or constellation globe, is still helping scaling up our patterns. So now we might consider grabbing the PP jar if we see it, just because 7s are becoming more common. Kind of want to see a 666. Yes, perfect. Now we can double our tickets again. Let's generate a little bit of money here on the way out. Nice. Let's take a look at our sardines. So, yeah, working as intended. Okay. So, Cloverfield, we're gonna need. Wait, sorry. Clover pot, we're gonna need out. We're gonna end the round. Should see a red text telephone ability. Quadruple our tickets again. Pull you out. I'm gonna keep the sardines around for the memes. The Sar memes. Oh boy. Oops. I respin on accident, but I don't think there's anything I wanted. Double your Clover tickets is there. Let's top off. Very nice. And we'll discard you again. Look at that. We have a ton of tickets. Let's see, math. 3. What's that? Like, I'm not even gonna try to guess the number. I know I should know this, but as I've admitted in other videos, I'm horrible at math. Horrible at numbers. Jeez, my clicks are so off. This is why we don't play FPS games, guys. Because FPS games, we'd be cooked. We're too old for that. Look who decided to make its return. Right on schedule. Pull out sardines. Put you in the drawer. Pull you back out. And I think we're in good shape. Let's check our respins. One more respin for max luck. And let's keep on scaling. Nice. I don't think we've ever gotten to the point where we've quadrupled our tickets to the point where they disappear. I think somebody has said that tickets eventually cap out somewhere, and that when you double them, it will actually set them to 0 or like less than what you had before. So we'll test out that theory. See what shenanigans we can conduct here. Definitely going to be a longer video. So grab your hot chalky, grab your blankets, grab your cats, relax, and enjoy. Yeah, even just like our 3 symbol patterns are making big bucks. Didn't get too many bell pepper triggers there, but we're still making a decent chunk of change. 1 round left. Don't forget the clover pot, and this time I actually want to look to see how many tickets I get from the clover pot. We want to see a 666 here, so give it to us. Okay, give it to us. Ah! Alright, so we may pull out the Barathrum and quadruple the triple the value as 7's effect. We effectively have infinite telephone rerolls, so that's quite nice. Let's do our typical replacing of things. Let's check on the sardines. Yeah, it's at throwaway value 9. Very nice. So we'll store you. Pull out our clover pot. And yeah, look at that. It's like 2.2 million tickets. That's crazy. Just off clover pot and evil deal. We know you're in here. We throw you away. So maybe we can actually start rotating out of luck a bit. We don't necessarily need extra respins. We're going to keep the luck on deck just in case we do need it. I kind of want to grab the 7. And man, I don't know if I made a bad decision, but we'll see. We want to triple the value of 7s first, so let's do that. Charm management. Exciting gameplay. I almost threw away the megaphone. I would have been pretty tilted if I did that. There we go. Triple the value of 7s. And let's do it again, shall we? So our 7s are quite juiced. Got 2 charm spaces to work with. We're going to pull back out our sardines, our clover pot. So technically we have no charm space to deal with. Put away our clover pot, pull you out. And we'll do our respins here for our luck, because we may still be reliant on it. There we go. All right, in we go. Keep it going. Let's see if we can get that 666 on the last deadline again. So many tickets. This build is shaping up to be quite a good one. As far as potential to go infinite, not necessarily, because I probably would ditch the Cloverfield and Lotus Petal and Sardines for other items to help us continue to scale higher, but we don't throw away charms that are part of our challenges now. That wouldn't be very cash money of us. Poo-poo jar. Doing a couple spins here just because we're wealthy. Maybe we pick up another Earthrum. There is a processed cell phone that could help us for finding or hitting the 666 guaranteed. So I think we will keep that on deck. We may have to discard it or something else though at some point. Actually, no, because we don't have a Barathrum, so we're good. Probably want to find one, though, if we're going to quadruple our tickets again. I'm pretty sure, even if we do the 666 on the first round of the last deadline, we'll still lose all of our coins, but it's fine. Just with like 3 symbol patterns, we're hitting E19. Honestly, I don't know why I grabbed this. I don't really think it's necessary, so we're gonna get him out of here. We'll pull out the processed phone. Let's see if we can find a Bearthrum. Barely putting a dent into our money, even though these spins are getting expensive. It's not showing up now, which is fine. We don't absolutely need it, but we'll do our free spins here. And if it doesn't show up, I could have used the cigarettes to search a little bit too. It's not showing. Kind of really want it. Going through a lot of tickets here, but in essence, it's hardly harming us. We'll spin through some more money here. There we go. Okay. Patience paid off. Alright, so let's guarantee our 666 trigger. Did lose all of our coins here, but that's fine. As you'll see, we'll make it all back quite quickly. Good, very good. Just like that, we're pretty much back where we were at before we lost everything. Alright. Process cell phone. We might keep process cell phone around. We'll probably do some drawer storage. Let's go ahead and grab our Bearthrum. Chew away, pull out our clover pot. Oh yeah, look at all those tickets we're gonna get. Okay. Let's make room in the drawers to put our clover pot back in. Let's see what our sell value is at on the sardines. We haven't checked that in a while. 15, not bad. Maybe I should have left that in the drawer for pulling out the megaphone. Okay. We will top off here. Don't end the round. It's always hard for me to tell in the ease. I know the game kind of stops you at some point, but... There we go, double your clover tickets, double check to make sure I have everything out. Yep. There we go. The stack continues to grow. Sheesh, look at all those tickets. That is a massive, massive stack. Might have to screenshot those tickets at some point for the part of the thumbnail. I think that would be pretty funny. All right. So we want to recharge the phone. We have an extra charm space, do we? No, we don't. We do have an extra charm space when we put the processed cell phone away. We need to do respins for our bell pepper for luck. Voicemail, not too effective with what we already have out. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into it. Things are getting a little expensive now. Give us our interest. And we'll do some respins. There is our good friend showing up every deadline for us. Didn't have to search too hard for you this time. What's our bell pepper at? 8, so 12, 14. Sure, we'll grab the briefcase. 16. All right, back into it.
Let's go again.
Keep on going. I want to get a 666 one more time and quadruple our tickets again and see if that resets it or not. I want to get to the point where the tickets can't get higher anymore. It'd be pretty funny. Let's look at the value of our Cloverfield now that I think about it. Yes, 27. It's crazy. What's our sardines at? I want to check that too. 19. Catching up. Oh, you aren't at max luck right now, so we'll use our last free respin then. 1 round left. Keep in mind to pull out the clover pot. Gonna activate our 666. Lose our money, which is fine. Need to go get some sunflower seeds too. I'm addicted to sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds and a Monster Energy. I think that's breakfast this morning. Okay, we're gonna quadruple our tickets again. Let's get our staging set up here. Clover Pot. Jeez, look at all those tickets we're getting from Clover Pot. Clover Pot Evil Deal, OP Combo, Ultimate Ticket Run. Okay. Clover Pot back in the drawer. Been very good about my Clover Pot triggers. Can probably rotate out of Raging Capitalist at some point, because tickets are no longer going to be an issue. So we can see if there's anything worth replacing it. Let's top off our deposits here. There we go. Let's get our free respins in. And maybe do a couple more spinning to max out our luck before we pick a charm ability this time. So 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Double your Clover tickets. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do it again. Holy moly, look at the tickets. I think we have maybe one more chance to quadruple everything before they reset, or maybe it was fixed. I have no idea. We are out of money. We're gonna see if we can get some more money and try to find another bear therm. We'll pull out our process cell phone so it can start recharging. Okay, let's do it. Let's keep it going. This might be my longest video so far. Hope you guys are enjoying. If you made it this far, comment Stromboli in the comments, so then I know who the real retention heroes are. We have a big Stromboli. I know we're a SpaghettiOs guy, but you know, today's a Stromboli kind of a day. Jeez, look at how many tickets we have. It's just crazy. Would be funny if you could eventually get E level of tickets. Alright, 1 round left. Our cell phone is fully charged, so let's see. I think we are primed. Let's do it. Any primers? Oh my gosh. Too much cringe custody in one day. Alright, one more spin after this. 666 incoming. I almost called it. I think interest would have saved us, but... oh, maybe it wouldn't have, but... let's go ahead and do the usual deal here, shall we? Pull you out. You're giving us a lot of tickets. Jeez. We are stacking up. Alright. We're gonna quadruple them again. See if we push this game to a point that hasn't been, or has been to before, but... is there anything I want to use that on? Not really. We have a Barathrum, right? I pulled it out. Do we not? Do I not have it? I don't have it. So let's search for it. Gotta use the respins anyway. Should we top off first? Probably. We'll always take those free respins. Now let's see if we can find that Barathrum for insane shenanigans. I just need to double check that I'm not going crazy here. Yeah, we don't have it. I've seen the clock many a times. I don't want to take it. There's no real point in extending the rounds because our Cloverfield Lotus scaling isn't as effective as it is earlier on as we get into these higher deadlines. Very Big Mushroom isn't going to be too effective for us. Could have grabbed the Abyssu and stored some cigarettes in there, but Farm Management, no thank you. I could have recharged the cell phone with that battery too, but it's all good. There you are. Okay. Sardine at 27, pretty funny. Alright, let's keep pushing this to the edge here. Oh my goodness. Look at how many tickets. Holy moly. Well, I guess we gotta keep going until we have more tickets than we know what to deal with, or until we can't clear the deadlines anymore. We're maxed out on our bell pepper, should be. Too bad I can't get 69, that would be pretty funny. 3 pattern symbol just got us E25. That's without any of our charm scaling happening. Not the end of the world. Now we'll do our 7 spins. Start with the 666 and just hope that we don't hit another one. And then we continue our search once again for another Barathrum. Quadruple our tickets again. I don't think I've noticed anything to replace the Raging Capitalist. I think I've brought up that it's not necessary anymore, but it also has a ton of resale value on it. Just look at all of our pattern and symbol multipliers are just insane. Okay. So, Barathrum searching time. Grab you while the cell phone's out and then just store you. Where's my goat? Actually, okay. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Goodbye, Raging Capitalist. We're gonna grab you. We're not having any ticket shortage issues. Gonna grab the 2 free tickets because we can. There's what we're looking for. Pull out the megaphone again and let's quadruple our tickets again, shall we? Eventually, I want to see the bug where it just doesn't know how to process the tickets, so we will get there. Let's pull out the clover pot. Get a nice little juicy stack. Throw you away, put clover pot back in, pull out the megaphone, quadruple our tickets again after we top off the ATM. Okay. There it is. Let's do some respins first before we do that, now that I think about it, just to get our luck up again. Six, 7, 8. That should be max. Yep. All right. Juicy. We go again. All right, the tickets just keep going. Maybe the bug I'm thinking of was fixed, but we're just gonna keep going and see where the limit is for tickets as long as we can keep the run going. I want to pull you out. Is there anything else that I want out? Sure, you know what, just for fun, let's throw out the calculator and do that. E29 off of a 3 pattern symbol, not too shabby. Look at our multipliers here, they're just off the charts. Gonna go for a 3 spin here, just kind of make things a little bit, just a wee bit faster. Yeah, that calculator's gonna re-trigger every symbol here for us. In combination with Fortune Teller and the Globe, we continue to scale up our pattern multipliers. One round left, time to get the phone on deck. Put you away. Pull you out. We need to spend any money? No. Goes for 7 spins. Okay. Then after we get some money here, we're gonna search again for Barathrum. I can't remember if I found it already or not. Everything in this run is starting to bleed together. Okay. So let's remember to do all of our ordering correctly. So we don't have a Barathrum. Gonna get rid of the calculator. Gonna look for our good friend. Respins are starting to get quite expensive. What is going on with the tickets? Oh, it's still adding them. I just realized that. Do you guys see that? That's crazy. It's still trying to add them. What the heck? That is so crazy. I wonder if we can break it by finding a Verathrum and doubling them again before we move to the next round. Holy moly. I can literally just keep the cigarettes in the same place for me. Look at how many times it's been in the same place. I don't have to look around. There you are. All right. We are about to find out if we're gonna break the game here. Okay, our clover pot's out. All right, the game is definitely on the verge of breaking here. Okay. All right, let's do this quickly before the game fixes itself or anything like the sort. Clover pot back in. And do we break the tickets here? This has to be where we break the tickets. Ooh, and we may not even be able to clear this deadline. Oh my goodness. Alright, I think we've broken the tickets. It's still trying to add them all, and it's slowly adding them over time. We have broken our symbol multipliers. It can't keep track of them anymore. And our pattern multipliers have hit ease. So let's just do a round or two for fun. And then we will escape and call this a completed video. I would say that this turned out crazier than I was expecting, to say the least. Need to get some luck online. Sure, why not? We'll grab you for our free space. All right. So I believe since the symbols multiplier broke, I think our scoring is gonna suffer. Is it? It looks like it. I mean, just E31's not bad, but let's see how this looks. That's so crazy. It just keeps going and going. I have a pretty wild idea for a thumbnail on this one. Yeah, this is looking like it is just about the end of the round, so what we'll do is we'll load up our drawers after the spin here. And we'll call it quits. Let's take a look at how everything ended up. So you're at 39. Where's our Black Lotus? Black Lotus is 510. And a lot of the resale values on these is just super high. So Sardines is 43. Pretty crazy. All right. We just need to put one charm in the drawer. We're gonna grab you. And let's get out of here. I would say that was a very successful and fun challenge. If you have any ideas for high score runs that you want to see, definitely let me know. If you have any ideas for members only exclusive content that I can work on down the line, definitely let me know as well. If you watched all the way to the end, hit me with that Stromboli in the comments, and a subscribe if you aren't already, and we will see you in the next video. Peace.